Hey everyone, welcome to Third Eye and Truth. This is a space for clarity, intuition, and grounded truth, where we slow down enough to hear what's real beneath the noise. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about encoded truths and remembering what was never lost. Before we begin, I want to invite you to arrive inside yourself, not mentally, not spiritually, but physically. Notice your breath. Notice where your body is holding tension. Notice that you're here listening for a reason. I didn't come to spirituality because life was easy. I came because something in me knew there had to be more truth than fear. And maybe you're here for the same reason. There was a time when the things I was taught just didn't fit right in my body anymore. They sounded right, they were familiar, but they didn't feel true. And that's when I realized something important. Truth doesn't demand belief, it creates recognition. Ancient religions weren't meant to be followed blindly, they were meant to be decoded inwardly. The cross isn't about suffering, it's about intersection. Spirit meeting matter, mind meeting heart, self meeting self. And when I stopped trying to ascend out of my humanity and instead learned to meet myself in it, everything shifted. Where have you been overriding your inner knowing to stay loyal to an old story? The moment I realized awakening is not escape. The serpent scared me at first. Awakening scared me because no one talks enough about how destabilizing it can feel when your awareness opens faster than your body feels safe. I learned this the very hard way. Awakening isn't about rising above pain. It's about learning how to stay present inside it without abandoning yourself. The serpent represents life force, yes, but life force needs a grounded vessel. That's why embodiment matters more than information. I used to think spirituality meant always feeling calm, loving, and high vibration. But the truth, some of the most spiritual moments of my life happened when I was anxious, grieving, or completely unsure, and still chose to stay present. Heaven is not perfection, it's safety inside yourself. Hell is not punishment, it's disconnection from your body. And once I learned how to come back into my body gently and slowly, my intuition became clearer without effort. Does your body feel like a safe place to land right now? The pineal gland didn't open when I pushed. It opened when I rested, when I stopped needing proof, when I stopped chasing experiences, and when I allowed silence to teach me. Stillness isn't emptiness, it's intelligence. And the more regulated my nervous system became, the more trustworthy my intuition felt. Not dramatic, not urgent, just steady. What if your soul isn't asking for more effort, but more trust? The Akashic field doesn't speak in language, it speaks in renaissance. It feels like, I already know this. This feels familiar. This brings me home. The most important truths I received didn't arrive as answers. They arrived as clarity. And clarity doesn't rush you. Initiation isn't a ceremony. It's the moment you stop abandoning yourself. It's choosing presence over performance, integrity over image, and embodiment over escape. And when you live that way, your life becomes the teaching. You don't need to convince, you don't need to prove. Your nervous system speaks for you. If this episode met you gently, that was intentional, because real awakening doesn't shatter you, it reassembles you. Slowly, honestly, and with compassion. Take what resonated, leave what didn't. And remember, you are not behind, you are not broken, and you definitely aren't late. You are remembering, and that's enough for today. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.